discussions in Jiangxia went well, I take it?
Without issue. Lord Guan Yu should arrive in due time with reinforcements. I will now prepare for Cao Cao's main force. Once we rout their officers, we could start putting our plans into place. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
We fended off their officers and will begin preparations as instructed by Lord Zhi Guiliang.
Time to act. I, Ji Huan, shall take you on!
Yet all of them continued to follow him. The officers, the soldiers, and the citizens alike. All entrusting their lives to a single man. This battle almost defies belief. Is Liu Bei the true danger? Or is it Cao Cao?
The enemy officer.
I must ascertain this for myself.
Plan worked. Let's wipe them out while they're confused.
Now! Rain arrows upon them! Looking rough. What's going on? An attack? Time to act. Zhi Guiliang has done it yet again. Now they'll be forced to take another route. We'll have more time.
My lord, there is something you should know about the mountain pass Cao Cao's forces are taking. There is actually a second route near the pass. I thought it might be of some use.
All my might! The enemy officer. Been defeated.
We must hold the line.
An excellent display of skill. We shall fight again.
It's impressive that you've come all this way with this many civilians. Your abilities may indeed be a threat.
Are you ready to face me?
How about this? I've been waiting for this.
You're gonna hurt.
All my might. We've cut you off. We're not going any further.
We've managed to cut you off. Now we'll make you realize you can't run any longer.
I will not allow you to block our path.
We will break through.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I shall retreat now, so that I may fight again another day.
I did not expect.
The enemy
I
officer
have no choice
has been defeated.
but to retreat.
My apologies for the wait. We've come with forces brought from Jiansha.
We've rid ourselves of those troublemakers. Now, we could start preparations in earnest.
Time to act. I am Lord Cao Cao's blade. I shall end you here and now. The enemy officer
Liu Bei
has been defeated.
Everything has gone according to plan. Now, we just eliminate the enemy.
Loose at will!
An ambush! Damn it! It was a trap!
Okay, we're winning. Keep up the pace!
Time is right. Go. The moment has come.
No greater weapons than a prepared mind.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
I shall pull back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
Harrowing circumstances indeed. I must consider the next step. I figured you would be the one coming here. And I'm glad I was right.
looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
Shan't waver. An opening. Devil's Track. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Things are going my way today. Maybe next time.
We're finally through. Now let's go, so that we may continue on our path. What is this fog?
Let's go.
There's something strange about it.
No, I cannot let Liu Bei go after all. Allowing him to pass would be too great a risk.
I have lost sight of the path, and of all my comrades. Is this some sort of magic? A strange fog.
We must seek out Lord Liu Bei.
So you've come, Zuluan. You mean to protect Liu Bei to the very end, it would seem. You'd best be prepared to fight. This is our destiny as guardians of peace! That man has even compelled helpless citizens into battle. What can you call this but the worst kind of violence? Despite this, you would protect him? Does your bond with him truly serve as reason enough? What will your path lead to? You are like a puppet, wielding your force for another man's ambitions. How is that different from the Guardians of Peace we hated so much? How is Liu Bei any different from the ones who took everything from us? Better ready yourself. That day of anguish and despair has been burned into my mind. The suffering, the agony, the chaos. It is revealed to me my new path. Reject all heroes. Reject Han and Cao Cao and Liu Bei. It's the path I have chosen. And I will not allow you, in your ignorance and incessant errors, to stop me. Better ready yourself.
Looking rough. I see you. Gotta be quicker than that. Nice. Time to act. Looking rough. Let's end this.
This is my last. Why don't you remember? How can you? Do you mean to kill me, Zuluan? It would be a fitting end. But as long as these heroes exist in the world, there will always be someone like me who opposes them. Impossible. Our village was destroyed, and Juha is dead. Neither of us will be returning anywhere. However, I do not yet have the strength to defeat Liu Bei. If you won't kill me here, then my only choice is to flee for now. Do you remember the words Juha uttered before her death? Do they still echo in your soul? Live and create the world we dreamed of. If you really think Liu Bei is a true hero that we can trust to bring our dreams to fruition, then do what you must to make me believe it. But the moment he strays from that path and is deemed unworthy of our trust, the Guardians of Peace will bring him to ruin, no matter how long it takes. Never forget that. Farewell, Zuluan. May we one day fly together.
Those who have been long divided must unite, while those who have been long united must diverge. Thus has it always been for empires and their people alike. Guardian of peace, the time has come to part ways. One will champion heroes, striving to bring peace to the world. The other will lurk in the shadows, keeping the heroes true to their path. That is the new way of the Guardians of Peace. And thus shall our purpose be fulfilled. This is the last time I appear before you. Well, it is said that the founders of our order were mystical beings. That they had the faces of children, with hair as white as snow, and eyes as blue as the surface of a frozen lake. And that no number of years could ever age them. Zuluan, you must go now. Let your eyes guide you along your true path, and carry all that has been entrusted to you.
The fog has lifted. It seems that everyone is safe. It is time to move on. We shall head downstream towards Jiangxia. There, we will start again. Together.
So, Liu Bei has gotten away. We still have a major problem, even if we have control of Jing.
It looks like they're off our tail. Though, given what we've lost, it's hard to feel much joy.
Brother. Lord Liu Bei, please do not be disheartened. For we've never had the luxury of time to lament. It is true that we've lost much. But, because of that, you have gained something much greater, my lord. Precisely so. We will be attempting to put the Longzong plan into action. If it succeeds, your strength will grow to rival that of Cao Cao and Sun Quan. Cao Cao will most likely continue his southward advance. In order to stop him, we must ally with Wu, who also opposes him.
Hold on. You say we're to ally with Wu, but will they be willing to take on Cao Cao?
Judging from what I hear of Wu, they would be likely to prioritize peace within their borders and among their own people. If they are hesitant to fight and opt to surrender, would that not cause everything to fall apart?
Indeed. And I do not intend to drag Lord Liu Biao, nor Lord Sun Quan, into a conflict. Even more so if they are unwilling to go to war.
I am fairly certain that, like us, those in Wu do not wish to see Jing fall into... Cao Cao's hands. They must know that he will be their enemy eventually. It may take time for them to decide, but I expect they will stand up and fight. But for now, let us reorganize our forces in Jiangxia. That is the first step.
Ah, it's you. Sorry, but Lord Zhuge Liang is away, and he won't be returning for a while. Just a little earlier, a man named Lu Su from Wu paid him a visit. He had been looking for a way of securing an alliance with our lord in order to oppose Cao Cao. Although Wu is powerful in its own right, Cao Cao's faction far outstrips them, and having us as allies makes little difference. Given the enormous gap in strength, many within Wu are advocating for surrender. However, if Lord Zhuge Liang's bold plan is to succeed, it is essential for the alliance to come to fruition. As such, Lord Zhuge Liang proposed that he himself would act as an envoy to Wu. I don't know. All I can say is that when I saw him go, I sensed a kind of aura from him, both fierce and resolute. If anyone is capable of stirring Wu's military into action, it's him. Now we must trust in our strategist and wait.
Someone said a massive army is on its way to Jiangxia. What's going on?
Well...
That man who came by recently, Liu Bei, he was an interesting character.
I know a couple people.
Thank you for your help at Changlan. Without you, all would have been lost. I don't know if I would have survived without your help there. Truly, you're... Being with you made me feel so safe. I felt that way from the moment we met. Yes, the best I felt in years. To be serving Lord Liu Bei alongside you. It's all I wanted. And it came to be. Now that you're here, My apologies. I hope you weren't bored. What a shame not to have made full use of our time together. But I feel so safe with you that sleep came quickly. I feel I can be myself around you. Earlier, I said that this place is what I had been seeking. And I was trying to put into words why it was that I sought after you and Lord Liu Bei. But I've just realized his generosity truly knows no bounds, and you never asked me to be someone I'm not. This is where I can truly be myself. I feel I can tell you anything. I've always wanted a friend like you. Being with you really is like a dream. I hope we will continue to have many nights like this one.
Surprise quiz time!
I hope you weren't annoyed by me sending a message. But I'm unable to visit you now. This is the only option. And I'm grateful you've come. You're too kind to me. After all, I may very well become your enemy. I knew this the moment I chose to serve Lord Cao Cao. But it's difficult to admit as much aloud. Really? That makes me feel a little better. But my heart is resolved on this matter. I made the decision after thinking carefully about how I would protect all I hold dear. Weighed against the things I could not bear to lose. My idealism is trivial. Besides, Lord Liu Bei has gained a great ally. Zhuge Liang is a once-in-a-generation genius. He will enable Lord Liu Bei to flourish. They will do things that I could not possibly imagine. But I can at least take pride in the fact that I introduced them to each other. Thank you. I'm glad you agree with me. Do you remember? I told you I can be myself around you. So today, I wanted to make sure, to confirm that I had made the correct decision. And now, here before the one I admire so deeply, my feelings remain firm. Would you mind if I ended with a selfish request? I want you to remember that you met a good-natured, naive man called Shishu. Though the good times were brief, and we parted ways in the end, remember that I strove alongside you and Lord Liu Bei to realize a shared dream. I will hold on to the memories we made together for the rest of my life. And one day, even if we've become enemies, I hope to help you once again. I may not be a person of great talent or skill, but my resolve in this is unmatched.
Easy to lose your way. Someone said a massive army is on its way to
It's
China.
another war.
Let's go. All units, forward. Follow me. Liu Bei. Forward march. Okay. Forward.
Can any of you keep up with me?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Would you look at this blowhard? I'll smash you down to size. Move forward!
This looks like a good spot to stay put.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Take you all out!
The enemy officer has been defeated. This is the place.
All units, commence the charge. Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The time has come. Everyone, get ready!
Advance! You stick close to me, now! Joining our allies. Concentrate our forces. All my might.
Good comes from Russia. Should we make a stop here?
Oh my God!
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Let's get serious.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's give it to them.
Oh my God! Time to
defeated. Sorry. I'll leave this area to you.
Ambush! It's a craven tactic.
The road ahead is thorny. Walk if we shall. Gotta be quicker. Thank you for coming. I sense the bond between us strengthened. Got this. This is quite the embarrassment. I think we're gonna have to pull back. Looking rough. Time to act.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Oh my God! Your aid is truly welcome. I reckon we are all in your debt now.
Let's go. Now. Looking rough. How about this? Victory! I see you. I've been waiting for this. Gotcha!
All my might! This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
No retreat! Time to act.
All my might!
Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to act. An opening. The enemy officer
nor my spear
has been defeated.
We shall meet again.
Looking rough.
It's over, you hear?
To have you here is all I need. I'm counting on you, now and beyond. An opening! That one would put up a good fight for sure. I'm gonna go see for myself.
I can't take another step.
The enemy officer has been defeated. You'll crush me. Get ready for a bloodbath, you lot! Gotta be quicker.
There's no way you can catch up, so don't bother chasing me.
I've proved I'm a true warrior with 3 kingdoms. The enemy officer has been defeated. I shall withdraw for now. Advance! Stick close to me, now! We're joining our allies. Concentrate our forces. Even match. We must push harder.
All my might!
Nothing good comes from Russia. Should we make a stop here?
I can't take another step.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
That one would put up a good fight for sure. I'm gonna go see for myself.
There's no way you can catch up, so don't bother chasing them.
Everyone, arms at the ready. It's time to work together. This is tough, no matter how you slice it. Tables stir up. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The head is thorny. Walk at the shadow. Take this! Thank you for coming. I sense the bond between us strengthened. Any foe will crumble when caught off guard. Attack! Ambush is a craven tactic. Let's give it to him. This appears to be as far as we come. Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Still waiting for a real challenge! Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough, I see you. Hit victory! On the tables. All my mind. An opening! An opening! I'll do that. My back.
The enemy officer
Neither my heart
has
nor
been
my
defeated.
spear have broken. We shall meet again.
How about this?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over, you hear? We'll crush the enemy. Get ready for a bloodbath, you lot! I've been waiting for this. All my might.
officer has been
The
defeated.
momentum is on our side. Excellent opportunity.
The time is now.
Tables turn. With all my might.
If you would.
Time to act. This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat. Turn the tables. With all my might. Time to attack. Let's get serious. Time to attack.
Unprepared.
The enemy
I
officer
know now how
has been
ill-prepared I
defeated.
was. I will retreat.
The enemy officer has been defeated. My steel! All my might!
Gotcha! Time to attack! An opening! Looking rough. With all my might! Time to act! Looking rough. Easy. Time to attack!
To have you here is all I need. I am counting on you, now and beyond.
Hold strong! An opening! Time to attack! Time to attack! Time to attack!
Let's do this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Must retreat! Choosing solitude on the battlefield. We must be good. Let us fight!
Looking rough. The head is thorny, but walk if we shall. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Thank you for coming. I sense the bond between has strengthened.
Time to act.
An opening.
Time to act. Time to attack.
You'll go no further.
I've proved I'm a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This victory belongs to all of us.
The city here in Jiangxia is as good a place to live as any.
I know a couple people who went with Lord Liu Bei. Hard times ahead for them, it seems.
Someone said a massive army is on its way to Jiangsha. What's going on?
I know a couple people who went with Lord Liu Bei. Hard times ahead for them, it seems.
I have to say, Cao Cao's persistence is becoming a real pain. The situation was uncertain for a while, but thanks to you, we made it to Jiangsha in one piece. Of course not! As if the great Chang Fei of Yen could even be scratched by the likes of them. We were outnumbered, but it was nothing we couldn't handle. Definitely not compared to the battles Brother has awaiting him. I can barely even imagine how much work it's gonna take to build his ideal world. A place where everyone can live as they wish. I ain't nearly as cunning as Zhuge Liang, but if he points my blade in the right direction, that's where I'll swing. You know, I've thought it over often enough, but in the end, fighting's about all I can bring to the table. Anyway, if Brother's gonna be taking on overwhelming odds, I guess I'll just have to use my overwhelming might to clear a path for him. Well, that may be what I always do, but having a clear goal in mind takes some of the weight off of my shoulders for some reason. I don't really like the way Zhuge Liang talks, but I guess I ought to give credit where credit is due.
Getting Lord Liu Bei to help us is...
You did an impressive job protecting my brother in such dire circumstances. Allow me to express my thanks once again. You have done far more than that. We could hardly have made it this far without you on our side. Lord Lu Qi, the ruler of Chengsha, and an acquaintance of Lord Zhuge Liang, has promised to lend us his aid. But as I'm sure you know, Cao Cao's forces will neither bend nor break so easily. The many talented officers under his banner will no doubt demonstrate their might and their cunning on the battlefield. To call them the strongest army in the realm would be no exaggeration. Our brother faces no greater threat than this. However, we have no choice but to overcome them. Brother now has an ambition to fulfill, and people to protect. All that remains is to make his dream a reality.
They say Lord Liu Bei is risking it all in this next battle. He'll win.
It pains me to admit it, but I was in over my head. My desire to lead the people to freedom led to some losing their lives. Even so, I just had to try. The people of Jing wanted me to lead them. Needed me to. If I had left them behind, I could never again have spoken of my ideal for a world in which all can live as they wish. Yes, I suppose that's true. I must think of it that way. Our troubles have yet to pass. We may face further sacrifice if we are to rout Cao Cao. Yet, I shall fight to the very end and fulfill my aspirations for the sake of those who are devoted to me. I suppose that sounds like something Lord Cao Cao would say. Perhaps it is only now that I bear the weight of these lives on my shoulders that I am able to stand shoulder to shoulder with such a giant. At any rate, let us wait for Zhuge Liang. I trust that his return shall herald an alliance with Wu.
We have returned.
Oh, greetings, my friends. How went negotiations?
The fleet commanded by Wu's General Zhou Yu awaits at Fan Ko, ready for battle. Before long, they shall take up arms against Cao Cao's advance force.
Then that means?
Indeed. Lord Sun Quan has decided to join hands with Lord Liu Bei in his fight against Cao Cao.
Well, auspicious news indeed. You have my sincere thanks, Lord Lu Su.
I fear that without Zhuge Liang's tenacity, Wu may have long since chosen surrender.
Tenacity, you say?
I suppose it was necessary to draw those advocating surrender into a debate. He acted as quite the villain, to put it lightly.
No need to hold back. I'm sure he wasn't acting. After all, he's always had a disagreeable personality.
We're in front of the man himself. Allow me to keep my opinions to myself.
Even if we secured an alliance with Wu, the fact remains that our forces are scarce in number. Lord Sun Quan decided to fight with us means he must have seen some chance of winning. And what is this path to victory that you have envisaged?
To compensate for our numerical disadvantage, we will intercept the enemy on the river. After discussions with Lord Zhou Yu, we decided the battle would take place at Chibi in Jing. There, we will rendezvous with Wu's navy.
So, we're taking the fight to the water. Perhaps that may offer some chance of winning.
Most of Cao Cao's men were raised north of the Central Plains. To speak plainly, they are inexperienced when it comes to naval combat. The people of Wu, conversely, were practically born with their sea legs. No doubt this will offer a huge advantage in the fighting ahead.
Still, this is Cao Cao we're facing. Surely he will attack with enough numbers to cancel out that advantage. Yet, on the water, such caution will only work against him.
That massive fleet, tired from the long journey, will be disorganized. Fatigue will lower morale, and the Yangtze will hamper their maneuvers. The enemy won't be able to deploy quickly, which will effectively immobilize them.
And when that happens, we shall set them ablaze. Thus shall Cao Cao's forces lose any hope of fleeing and sink into the Yangtze.
Amazing. Do you truly think we could pull off such a feat?
This is no time for conjecture, my lord. We simply must. Our lives depend on it.
Lu Su. Yes. It is as you say. All the more reason for us to hurry to the rendezvous. To Chibi, with all speed.
A moment, Pang Tong. I wish to speak with you.
Well. So you're the one to call on me this time, Zhuge Liang. I distinctly expressed that I've no intention of putting my neck on the line. Or have you forgotten?
Even for me, the very idea of dragging a dear friend into battle pains me to no end.
All the more reason to leave then, don't you think? I have no desire to ally with Wu or any of you.
Are you sure about that? Cao Cao is constantly seeking talented individuals. He may already have his sights set on you. If Jing falls into his grasp, your days of peace are over. You'd be forced into a life of vagabonding or supplication to Cao Cao.
Is that a threat? Sorry, but that won't work on me. The capture of Jing is well within my calculations.
I see. Then you leave me no choice. I didn't want to have to use this last resort, but here we are.
Last resort? Well, I'll be damned. So they've got you doing their dirty work for them, have they?
You're close with him, are you not? Perhaps you could put in a good word for us?
I just want to be sure I choose the right one. I need to know that they have what it takes to rule the land. That's why I have my heart set on minding my own business, until I find the right lord. Well, at least I did anyway. Oh, if it were anyone but you. I don't think I could ever bring myself to refuse if it meant damaging your reputation. You're as insidious as ever, Zhuge Liang. Fine, fine. Just this once.
Your support is most appreciated, Pang Tong.
Just remember that I will support you as I see fit, and at my discretion. Still, I don't mean to cause you any trouble. Don't you worry about that.
I know it is late in the night, but I have something urgent to discuss with you. Yes. There is a task that I wish to entrust to you. A highly significant one at that. The plan I shared with Lord Liu Bei, setting fire to Cao Cao's ships. Such a strategy is no assured victory. There is one major hole in the plan. Cao Cao's forces will march southward, and thus, they will naturally take up camp to our north. This time of year, the winds of the Yangtze River Basin blow from the west and the north. But if we simply set Cao Cao's ships ablaze, the northern wind will scatter the flames, preventing them from spreading to the entire fleet. Cao Cao knows this very well, and likely intends to take up position to the north. Oh no, the plan shall surely succeed, as long as we have your power. The power to read the wind. Perhaps due to the climate or terrain, a southern wind sometimes blows down from the cliffs of Chibi at night. I need you to sense that change coming and give the signal to loose our flames. Lord Zhou Yu is making the necessary preparations. You focus on forecasting the winds. This is a vital task I could entrust to no other. Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but we're counting on that power of yours. Victory or defeat is in your hands.
It's another war. And a big one this time, too.
The city here in Jiangxia is as good a place to live as any.
Everyone says that damn Cao Cao is going to rule this land.
Cao Cao in a battle that will decide our future!
We prepared as best we can. All that's left is for us to believe in each other and fight through to the end.
Hold your heads high! This is a fight we will win!
Cao Cao's forces seem to have responded to their defeat by changing their formation. They have linked their ships together into a solid platform, which will enable them to fight as if they are on land. I suppose such quick decision-making is to be expected from the ruler of the Central Plains.
But this time, those quick wits of his will be the cause of his downfall. Pang Tong's abilities have proven to be very impressive indeed. For one so reluctant to join us, he has greatly exceeded expectations.
Lord Pang Tong was tasked with infiltrating the enemy ranks to offer a proposal to Cao Cao. A plan to prevent his ships from rocking, that is.
A fire attack against a scattered fleet would give the flames no path to spread, rendering it largely ineffective. Having their vessels clustered together and bound by chains will make the fire much more devastating.
In short, Lord Pang Tong's scheme is but the first step in our greater plan to defeat Cao Cao's army.
The chain stratagem, implemented by connecting several plans together in order to topple a powerful foe.
Still, we must keep in mind that a chain is only as strong as its weakest link.
And for that reason, we cannot abide even a single failure. We must all be aware of the consequences of the slightest mistake.
Have you heard? It seems Huang Gai has disappeared from the prison.
How did he break out of such grievous injuries? I can't imagine he could have escaped on his own.
No one knows where the enemy soldiers who surrendered in the last battle are either. You can bet they had something to do with it. Huang Gai a traitor? It almost defies belief. Oh? Well, we haven't seen you around these parts in a while. So, you've been at Lord Liu Bei's side, have you? I suppose I can be honest with you. The truth is, Huang Gai may have turned traitor.
Not only has he been openly criticizing Lord Sun Quan of late, but his actions have been consistently suspicious. What's more, when Zhou Yu questioned him on his behavior, he carelessly spoke of having made contact with Cao Cao.
After that, he was flogged and thrown into the prison. Yet now, not a soul knows where he is. According to the man himself, he found Lord Suan Chuen lacking in caliber. Though if you ask me, I observed no such misgivings.
Regardless, if Huang Gai has defected to the enemy, Cao Cao may be aware of our plans. We must proceed with the utmost caution in the next battle.
Will Wu disappear? So, that is the army Cao Cao will use to unite the realm under his rule. It's frightening to behold. We have the better position. We must fight them to the Wu has overcome every crisis until...
It was a long journey to get here from Chang'an.
Someone said a massive army.
Surprise quiz time!
Lord
They say Cao Cao's army is gathering a huge...
Well...
hear Lord Guan Yu has an underling. Honestly, I'm kind of jealous.
You've truly brought a storm upon my head this time, eh? Honestly, I've been running this way and that, thanks to your exploits. Well, I admit, I don't mean to seriously admonish you. Rather, I'm actually quite thankful. You gave me the final push I needed to get my thoughts in order after being lost for a long time. I must confess, I've been perplexed by the issue for some time now. You're striving to become someone, whereas I haven't even been trying. I've just been existing in obscurity. I used to struggle greatly in communicating with others, and my hard work was constantly met with mockery. It was then that Master Shui Jing took me under his wing. I had begun seeing the world as unfairly obtuse, even when my efforts were finally recognized. I found the idea of choosing my own path burdensome, let alone actually walking it. It was thanks to you that I was able to reform my attitude, and for that, I am forever grateful. What are you saying? You came to me at the deepest point of my slump. What we give and receive determines our fates with one another. Master Shui Jing told me that. You hold so many bonds with different people and have discovered your own path. I think others see you as one who provides guidance. It may take different forms, but you have the gratitude of those around you. I know that to be true, as I'm one such person. I hope that we can stay close as we continue upon our own paths, the ones we've chosen for ourselves, without hesitation.
Being hungry keeps you in low spirits. Come and grab something to eat. I'll keep it cheap.